know if that can intimidate anybody who you play if you can dunk like that?
I'd be intimidated. People are thinking like that on the sport. I definitely see it.
Sha'Carri seems to perfect the finger roll alley-oop. Groping to the difference between you and him is just that maybe they can't throw the alley-oop as high as Sha'Carri.
I guess. I don't know.
What do you see as the differences between the two? It seems like
Sha'Carri?
Yeah, the way you play. What do you want to bring to the game?
He's a banger. He's a dude that you can put in games that are going to be really physical. Really banging to his side. And it's been the same thing since summer. He also said the same thing.
Have you seen him grow? I mean, obviously, he only had 8 minutes, scored 8 points last night. Every time he was putting down
you know, it takes longer for some guys to get playing at the top of the game. You know, I think he's just starting to figure it out, how to be able to play at this level. Do the things that he's got to do, but learn how to do them. And I think the 2 weeks off that we had really helped him.
You can be a banger too. Last night, a little jaw back and forth, and things were close early. Is that just part of trying to fire it back up and kind of get things headed in the right direction before halftime?
Like what?
Just a little fire. I mean, you went back and forth with somebody from the state, a little jaw back and forth. You guys have to be separate. Is it just trying to get some fire back into that?
Honestly,
Willie, how much is transition, offense and defense being emphasized right now for you guys?
You know, I think Coach Cal would like that to be half the game is transition buckets. And, you know, those are the easy buckets that you don't have to worry about trying to run the set now in the half court. At least 20 points or mass points should be transition buckets, and then transition defense is big, especially in this league. If you can stop transition buckets, then you're looking pretty good.
I thought all players like to run, so I'm always a little puzzled when the coach has to try to get the guys to go faster on offense, to try to exploit a transition offense. Why do you think that is, that the guys aren't just naturally going for it?
I have no idea. Habits, I guess. Other than that, I don't really know.
Willie Cal talked all the time about Anthony Davis early in his first season here, his one season here, not having much offensive game and how he developed over the course of the season and trying to develop some of that in you. How do you see yourself going offensively? Did you show off a little bit of your new stuff last night?
No.
No?
No, I really never looked to score until they started making the emphasis that I need to do it. So, I mean, now it's just being like a first nature instead of a second nature.
What do you feel like you're adding to your game offensively?
Honestly.
Nothing? They're not working on anything?
I mean, the same stuff we've been working on for 2 years now. It's just now getting comfortable with it, I guess.
What are you most comfortable with? The stuff you've been working on for 2 years, what are you most comfortable with that you're working on?
Honestly, I don't know. Probably just like a jump hook or something. That's my go-to at least.
Why'd you go away from the yellow hair?
Do I need to keep it? I needed to keep it?
I just wonder why you changed it. You seem to like it. I remember you saying how much you liked it.
I mean, a new year, Jerry. New year and new look.
That's fine.
You got to start the new year off right.
What was your reaction when Dominic started Marcus and Marcus?
That's safe practice, bro, to be honest. He got me a little extra juice to finish out one of the coach's practices, and it was a fun and hype moment for everybody. As you can see on the video, it was really fun.
We're only one game into the conference schedule, but are you already tired of us?
Really, Dominique was a great high school player, obviously, in this state, but he's adjusting now to people to sag way off him. He's not being guarded at all. Do you guys want him to shoot those shots when he's that open, or is it not part of the offense?
Nah, it's part of it. I I think personally he should have shot way more. If they're gonna sag off you, you might as well shoot it and let us rebound it if you're worried about the miss. But in practice, he be hitting it, so if you hit it in practice, then I would shoot it. I don't know. He hits it in practice. I really don't know why he didn't shoot it unless Coach said for him not to, but I don't think Coach would do that.
How does that play on a player's mind when the crowd is like imploring you to shoot? And they're all but shouting.
I don't know.
Do you hear it when people yell when he gets the ball to shoot?
Yeah, I probably was one of them yelling. To be honest, I was probably one of them yelling. But, I mean, yeah, you hear it, but I don't know. I think, I really couldn't tell you why, but I mean, there's some reason. Dominique's a smart dude, and there's some reason why he didn't shoot it. But maybe he was looking for, he thought he had something better he could get.
Is he surprised you? Is this what you expected from him?
I didn't know who he was coming in. I honestly couldn't tell you what he looked like, what his last name was coming in. But he can hoop. And I love him to death too. He's a great guy and he can hoop. He can keep on hooping like that. We're gonna be all right.
Sounds like he just needs to get a little more comfortable. Just needs a little more time, a little more games.
Oh yeah, definitely. Once he figures it out, it's gonna look nice for him. It's gonna be nice.
Can you understand being hesitant when you're first getting on the scene? Were you that way in any way last year?
Oh yeah, I'm still that way. Still not in my head that just go do something instead of waiting or letting it come to you. Just go make it happen. And it definitely you can get that as a freshman, but once you figure it out, once you get it stuck in your head, just to go do it, that's when you're gonna be better off.